Strong to severe storms will be possible later on Wednesday. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldridge, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see our temperatures varied quite a bit, hitting 68 at McGee-Tyson, while everybody else was in the low 60s, if not near 60, in Wartburg and Kingston and Harriman. It was 64 in Athens, 64 in Sevierville, and 64 in Moorestown. That was my expectation. But today, we got up to 68 at McGee-Tyson. That matches the normal high for this time of year. Peak wind gust 26 miles per hour. And as of 7 p.m., we picked up now 0.11 of an inch of rain. Now, how much more could we expect? Well, you'll notice there's a little surge here as we move through our future rainfall graphic. It suggests maybe we close in on an inch in Oak Ridge before it's all said and done from today and tomorrow, and maybe closer to 0.7 around Knoxville. So it will bring in some scattered showers and storms, but some of those storms could be on the stronger side. As you can see, a lot of the energy associated with the cold cloud tops moving east of Atlanta, that's what we're seeing, and that moving away. But then there's also some energy back toward Omaha, and that's going to bring in our next front. But I got to talk about the cold that's going to follow heading into the latter part of this week, because this might catch you off guard, and I don't want it to, because it's April after all, and you might think it's going to get warm, right? Not so fast. There's the possibility of seeing some wet snowflakes. It will probably be a raw kind of feel to the day heading into the Friday time frame, and especially Saturday. You say, oh, come on, there must be something wrong with your computer. That suggests we get 0.3 of an inch of snow. Well, it may not actually stick, but it could be what actually falls. And if we take another look, a closer inspection shows that snow coming in around the 8th and 9th of April, this Friday and Saturday, may mix in with some raindrops. But my goodness, how do you dismiss this? Do you just throw it out with the snow water, the bath water? Oh, about 2.5 inches around, say, Crossville, maybe Sevierville. Be interesting if that's what falls, but much less would actually stick. Given the fact it's been so warm, temperatures tomorrow should be near 80. Storm Prediction Center and all the colors that you see here, you may be familiar now with the isolated, the scattered, and the numerous. We're talking about dark green, yellow, and also orange. That's level 1, 2, and 3. These are the colors we're working with tomorrow. But through the rest of tonight, through 8 a.m. on Wednesday, there's still concern for tornadoes in places like Savannah, Charleston, and Macon, Georgia. Closer to home, maybe a rumble of thunder tonight that could come by as some of these showers depart. It's still that unsettled, but the tornado risk right through 8 o'clock tomorrow morning is not here. It's down to the south in southern Georgia, in case you have family down there. About a 10% chance in Savannah, for example, but no tornado risk for us tonight into tomorrow. But tomorrow is a different story, because once we head into the second half of the day, the afternoon and early evening, 5 to 9 p.m. is the time I'm watching, there will be some concerns for numerous severe storms, anywhere from Atlanta to Macon, just south of Knoxville over toward Maryville, as well as Townsend, Madisonville, you name it. In fact, we close in a little bit tighter. You can see the yellow areas. That's the scattered severe storms. And Maryville, Sevierville, Tellico Plains, under the level 3. That's the orange area, enhanced, suggesting numerous severe storms are a possibility. We'll be watching this very, very closely. Meanwhile, the tornado risk is about a 5% chance in Brown for much of the southeast, but if we zoom in a little closer tomorrow, we're looking at about a 2% chance for a tornado. It's not all that high, but it's not zero. And if you're down toward Lenoir City and Loudoun, Madisonville, Decatur, about a 5% chance for you during the course of tomorrow. Now today, because it's not quite 8 o'clock as of this recording, we've had a 76-mile-an-hour gust at the Cove Mountain Tower. Not many of us live on top of a tower, but the winds have been very strong today in the Smokies, where there's been a wind advisory that is scheduled to expire at 8 o'clock tonight. But you can see the rain that's sliding through Jellicoe, sliding through La Follette, so we still have some evening showers to work through. We'll get through that. But as we zoom back out, I want to circle the area for you where I'm watching very closely, the Kansas City area. It'll be approaching St. Louis by 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. That's the line that's going to be moving into town tomorrow. We'll be watching that very closely. But sadly, there have been quite a few tornadoes, all those little red markers to the south. It's been very unsettled today. All these areas are depicted where there's been some tornadoes reported. Numerous trees snapped and uprooted along Highway 90, for example, there in Taylor County, Georgia, just to name one or two. So we've got, obviously, a history with these storms, and they may work their way further north tomorrow. I want you to be prepared. Only a 2 to 5% chance, but it's still not a 0 chance. Here's the Futurecast showing you how this may progress. Tonight, lots of clouds. Temperatures on the mild side. We're only into the, we're talking about upper 40s perhaps, low 50s. I'd say low 50s for many of us to start tomorrow. By midday, we're already approaching 70. And then we'll finish the day probably closer to 80, if not warmer. This is 2 o'clock. A couple of showers coming in, but you'll notice the colors start to turn red by about 5 o'clock. Oh, yeah, Oak Ridge and Middlesboro. You mean some of those could be strong to severe? Yes, they could be. Look at Newport, 84. Look at Oak Ridge, 78. So this line comes in. It may not be an equal opportunity rainfall or a storm maker, but it has the potential. From Jonesville to southwest of maybe say Hardin Valley and Carnes around 6 o'clock. Athens around 6 p.m. Some of these storms come in, they mean business. So they will pack quite a punch in terms of wind and also perhaps some damaging wind. And even 8 o'clock, still got some downpours around Union County, Claiborne County, and through the Smokies. So I mentioned 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. yesterday, and I'm still holding on to that time frame. I don't change unless I see much evidence to do so. And by 9 o'clock, most of it's already now into North Carolina, and it's trying to move out of here. So that's the way things are likely to progress. There could be some leftover drizzle, some wraparound moisture that reappears on Thursday, but Thursday we should be back into the mid-60s. There's some wraparound moisture there. Some rain showers around Jamestown there, 8:30 on Friday or Thursday evening. Now for tonight, we're down to 52 in Knoxville. Evening showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, but mostly cloudy, winds 5 to 10 plus. They will slow down. Tonight, 49 in Wartburg, 48 in Middlesboro, 49 in Newport. And Wednesday, I'm expecting a high around 80. Plenty of clouds, some hazy sun, and as you can imagine, it's going to turn gusty. Not in the morning, but the afternoon, gusts 30 to 40 miles per hour. I think most of us will be in that 35 to 40 range, but 30 to 40 I think covers everybody. And the winds generally 5 to 15 in the morning, but 10 to 20 in the afternoon. And the record high, 86, set back in 2010. Don't think we'll reach it, but just wanted you to know where it was for tomorrow. Now, high temperature 84 Newport, 80 Morristown, 81 Maryville, 81 in Tellico Plains. Only the lower 70s tomorrow for areas in the plateau for afternoon highs. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville and East Tennessee. Strong to severe late, leftover drizzle, 66 on Thursday. 52, are you kidding me? You throw in some mountain flakes, oh, it's going to feel raw and cold and damp with some hazy sun, maybe some intervals of sun, but a lot of clouds. And so if I put a 60% chance, maybe I caught your attention because I don't want you to be surprised. I didn't know that was coming. It's coming. It's going to be cold enough. In fact, I talked about April snow and the history of Knoxville on my morning Facebook Live. I encourage you to watch it. You might learn something. You might not know about all of the snows we've had in Knoxville in the month of April, going back to 1883. I dive into that in this morning's Facebook Live. But anyway, make sure you download the Captain Accurate Weather app. Now with Pete Michaels' traffic, weather and traffic, perfect together, and at your fingertips, keep you and your family safe with weather alerts. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.